Getting out of debt is one of those big goals that a lot of couples have that come to this channel. Today, I'm going to share how you too can get out of debt faster, step by step. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Marriage and Money Tips. I'm Elle Martinez, creator and host of Couple Money, where we're focused on helping spouses get on the same page with money, dump their debt faster, and become financially free. So today's tip falls in line with that second goal. And it's not complicated to get out of debt, but there is a process if you too want to get out of debt faster. So let's get started. The first step is know exactly how much debt you're in. Through the years, you've probably accumulated debt and your spouse, and when you're combined, you may have gotten some more debt, maybe a car loan or a mortgage. So you want to pull those numbers together and know what they are. So that leads us to our second step, which is be objective with those numbers. Now, that can be a lot of accounts to juggle. So if the two of you want to make it easier on yourselves, there are a lot of tools out there that can make it simple to grab your numbers. Two of my favorite are Personal Capital and Mint. They're free to use. You can link up your accounts. And what's great about this is not only will you know how much debt you're in, you can get a great snapshot of your overall financial picture. And later on, when you work towards that budget that you need to make, it is easy to set up and stay on track. And the third step is choosing the best method to get out of debt faster. And there are two big ways to do it: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. And I'm going to start with how they're similar and why they work so well. A lot of times, what are you trying to do when you're paying off debt? You put a little extra here and a little extra there. And while that's great that you're paying more than the minimum, one, it feels very frustrating because you're still not making progress. And with high interest debts like credit cards, it feels like that money's not really going towards the principal, but the interest. Instead, you want to tackle your debts one by one. And both of these methods give you focus. So what you do is you line up all your debts in a certain order, and you pay the minimums for all of them but one. And you keep focus on that one debt until it's paid off. Now, say you pay $50 on that first debt and the rest is $50 for all your other payments. We're just going to keep this simple. Once you pay off that first debt, a store credit card, then that $50 that you're paying per month for that card now gets rolled over to the next debt. So instead of that 50 minimum that you're doing, now you're doing 50 plus 50, so that's 100. And when that's paid off, you take that 100 and you move it to the next one. Next one gets paid 150. So it's a cycle, but you're paying the minimum on all of them but one. And that's where you give your attention. And when you prioritize and focus your payments, you're getting these not only psychological wins, but you are actually knocking off your debt one by one. Now, the difference between these two is that your debt snowball is looking at the balance, and you're starting from the smallest balance to the largest one. And your debt avalanche is looking at the interest rate. You start at the largest interest rate to the smallest one. Now, which one is better? It really depends on you. For some people, when they look at the numbers, they would like to get out of debt as fast as possible, and they're going to go with the debt avalanche because financially, that's the one that's going to get you there. However, the debt snowball has been very popular because it goes for those psychological wins and keeps you motivated. Sure, you're only paying off maybe your $50 debt at first, but then it goes towards larger and larger debts. But when you're knocking it out, it makes you feel like you are winning. And a lot of couples are more apt to stay on a plan when they feel like they're winning. So sit down and talk about it. And it's okay if you decide to switch it over, but do pick a method where you're focused on one debt at a time and work your way step by step. And the last step is once you come up with a plan, create a budget, yes, but make sure you automate your debt payments. A lot of times life happens or we get distracted, and those extra payments we're supposed to be making aren't going to the debts that we're trying to pay off. So I want to make sure that you are automating those payments, and by default, your money's going towards your goals. You can do this through your credit union or bank's bill pay, which should be free. If not, might be time to move your money. And also, there are other tools that can help motivate you and keep track of what's going on. I'd love to share them with you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the community and join our 5 days to 5K course. It'll help you find, save, and earn some extra money to pay off your debts faster. And it's free. Just go to couplemoney.com/5K. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss another marriage and money episode, please subscribe to this channel. You'll automatically be updated when new episodes come up. I hope you have a great week. Take care.